ready for another adventure. Do you know the Kenya's tallest tree lies here in Chuka town? Unajua nimeishi kusikia narratives about the longest river, the tallest mountain, hizi vitu maajabu ajabu. Here in Chuka town, we have one of the tallest trees. Today we are back on the road, another journey, another story to tell. From the open tarmac to the hidden paths, we are choosing adventure whenever it leads. Every place has something it hides from the world. Sometimes it's a mountain, sometimes rivers, but here in Chuka, hidden beyond the busy roads and university life, stands something almost unbelievable. A giant tree. Yes, hello. We are getting ready. Tunaenda an adventure leo. So tunaenda tu mahali little known about to visit something very good but little known about. We are going to visit one of hidden gems in Chuka town yenye si watu wengi wanaijua kuihusu, but I know utapenda. Today we are heading in Mutunguru village in Ndagani near Chuka University, where the great mutunguru tree is. A tree tall that locals say it has watched generations come and go. It's believed to have been here for more than 200 years. Some call it sacred, others call it Kenya's tallest tree. Today, we are heading there to see it for ourselves. You know, at first, Chuka feels busy and normal. Bodabodas everywhere, students walking around, wase wanatembea tu shughuli zao, maduka zinafunguliwa juu ya siku. So I had to kutulia ndio niingie pale petrol station tukunye mafuta, ndio tuanze safari yetu towards Ndagani. Let's see what the day awaits for us. Now it's time to fuel, ndio tuanze safari yetu bila tukijua hakuna kusimama tena juu ya mafuta, ni kwenda tu straight to our destination. You know, one thing I love about adventures like this is that the journey slowly changes your mood. As you go leaving the busy town, ukielekea towards the countryside, the calmness unaisikia kwa barabara, the colder, the greener the environment becomes, and suddenly you feel like you are entering into another world. Leaving the busy streets zenye tumezoea, now you are getting to somewhere calmer than where you were before. Somewhere ahead of us, hidden among the hills, is one of the Kenya's least known natural giants. Nobody knows exactly how old the mutunguru tree is, but local stories suggest it may have stood here for more than 200 years. Think about it for a second. Before Kenya became a country, before colonial times fully reached this region, before cars, phones, electricity, the tree was already growing. In many African communities, giant trees were not seen as ordinary plants. They were gathering places, places where elders met, places where disputes were solved. Some were believed to connect the physical world and the spiritual world. And maybe that is why standing near ancient trees feels different, quiet and powerful. Across Africa, giant trees have stood like silent monuments for centuries. Some are older than kingdoms. Some survived wars, droughts, and generations of people. But hidden near Chuka town in Kenya stands a tree many people believe is among the tallest native trees in the continent. Today, I come to see it for myself. This is mutunguru tree. the tallest tree in Kenya and even in Eastern Africa. Now, as I told you, mutunguru tree is located near Chuka University, and here we are in Chuka University. So from here we'll have to take a right turn hapa tu mbele ndio tushuke mpaka tufike kwenye mutunguru tree. I think it is 1.5 kilometers from here. So sit, relax and enjoy the video. Wacha tukawaonyeshe the great mutunguru tree, the tallest tree in Kenya and even in Eastern Africa. Let me tell you guys, adventure is not for the weak. Man, hii mti tunaiona but tumeitafuta. Inabidi tupitie mpaka huko Mahindi. The locals today is on a Sunday. So si locals wengi wako home. Tumejaribu kuwaulizia wale vijana tunaulizia na wao vijana ni wako zile tu za, so ikabidi tu tafute. But fortunately tumepata msee wa kutuambilia na katuonyesha hii njia. Sasa tunashuka. Twende tukaione. Ni vile tu yezi onekana but ndio ile pale. Unajua nimeishi kusikia narratives about the longest river, the tallest mountain, sijui hizi vitu mazama ajabu ajabu. Bila mimi kujua the town that I live, it has one of those things. Here in Chuka town, we have one of the tallest tree. And not just one of the tallest tree, the tallest tree in Kenya. And not just in Kenya, but even in East Africa. It is the tallest tree. So ndio hii tumekuja kuiangalia. Alafu sijaielewa mbona hizi vitu mzuri vitu zenye ziko na maajabu zake, mambo mingi hapo zinajificha mbali hivyo. Hey, the mutunguru tree imejificha mahali gani wewe? Tumekuja Google Map ikatupoteza. But ukikuja huku you have to ask the locals. Juu sasa ukitegemea Google Maps hauwezi fika. So now tunaenda ndio tufike pahali penye hiyo mti iko sahi. Nakwambia ile kitu moja nimekuwa amazed about this tree. Hizi zingine zinakaa kama ni dwarfs, Ukiangalia hii mti, the rest zinakaa ni kama dwarfs, Ni kama imagine after all these stories, after all this curiosity, you finally see it. At first, your brain refuses to understand the scale because every other tree around it looks tiny. The trunk rises like a building. The branch stretches across the sky just like a giant arms. And when you stand beneath it, you feel small in the best way possible. And let me tell you, this is not the kind of places you rush through. Every part of the tree tells a story. The bark feels rough, ancient, almost like touching history itself. Hey, you wallahi, wacha niwaambie leo, mi sijai kuwa excited kama leo. Una imagine me starting hapo kwa hiyo mti nakaa kama kadecimal point Alafu to make matters even more good, naingia ndani ya mti sasa. I'm inside a tree. Na bado ukiniangalia nakaa ni kama hata sijui kakitu kadogo. You can imagine how massive this tree is. Hapa ndani tunaweza ingia watu kama 5. Na tuko ndani tu. Hey. Sijai ona mti kama hii. You know, this tree is huge in a way, we can hug it tukiwa watu kama 10. Na bado tukua hatujaitosha bado. Look at me penye niko. Nakwambia ukiwa hapo unaangalia hizi miti zingine unashangaa kwani ziko na disability, Hizi miti zingine zinakaa ni kama hazijakomaa. Ni kama tumiti tu tulipandwa juzi. Because it is unimaginable. Yani hauwezi compare hii mti na any or around your place. Hakuna mti unaweza compare nayo. Ukiniangalia tu nikiwa nimesimama, you can tell how huge this tree is. You can tell kuniangalia tu penye niko. Mutunguru tree is approximately more than 85 meters long. Na its width above the ground, 1.5 meters above the ground, is approximately more than 10 meters. Studying here makes you think differently about time. Human beings move fast, which is money, success, trends, always rushing somewhere. But this tree has survived simply by standing still, storm after storm, generation after generation, and somehow it's still here. Maybe that is why places like this matter. They remind us how nature is older, calmer, and more patient than we are. Today was not just about finding a tree. It was discovering a hidden piece of Kenya that many people pass without noticing. The giant of Chuka continues to stand here silently, watching over the hills of Chuka. And maybe, long after we are gone, it still will. Watching this video up to this point and you have not subscribed is a big joke. Please subscribe, share this video, and comment to places that you would like us to visit next. And until next time, adventure still continues. This is Kevu Adventures, where road ends, adventure begins.